You don't actually hate your life, and I know that's hard to hear because it feels like you do. It feels like nothing is working, nothing is changing, and everything is just the same over and over and over again. But the truth is, you don't hate your life, you hate your habits. And until you understand that, nothing is going to change because your life is not built in one big moment. It's in small decisions that you repeat every single day. Hi, my name is Katie Thompson and I'm 17 years old. I'm building my own businesses. I'm going off to college soon and I've had to learn this early. If I kept blaming my life instead of my habits, I was going to stay stuck forever because it's easier to say I hate my life than to admit your daily actions, choices are the reason your life looks the way it does right now. Think about your day from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. What do you actually do? How much time do you spend scrolling? How much time do you spend avoiding things you know you should be doing? How many times do you say, I'll do it later, and then that later never comes? And then at the end of the day, you feel unproductive, you feel behind, and you feel like you're not doing enough. And then you blame your life. But your life didn't do that. Your habits did. Your habits are the blueprint of your future. If you keep repeating the same actions, you are going to keep getting the same results. And that's why you feel stuck, because nothing is actually changing. You are just replaying the same day in different outfits and expecting your life to suddenly look different. It doesn't work like that. Success is not random. Confidence is not random, and discipline is not random. These things are built through habits, through consistency, through showing up, even when you don't feel like it. And most people don't want to hear that. I didn't want to hear that because it means that you have to take responsibility, and it means you can't blame your situation, your past, your environment, other people that have hurt you. You can't do that forever. And at some point you have to look at yourself and ask, am I actually doing what it takes to become the person I say I want to be? Is this how my highest version of myself is living right now? And for most people, the answer is no. And that's not because you're incapable, but it's because you're comfortable. Comfort is the most dangerous place you can be in because it feels safe, but it keeps you stuck. You stay in the same routines, the same mindset, the same patterns, and then you wonder why your life isn't changing. It's because you haven't changed your habits. If you want a different life, you need different habits. It's that simple. And simple does not mean easy. It's sometimes the simplest things that are the hardest to do. It would mean waking up earlier when you don't want to. It means putting your phone down when you rather scroll. It means doing the work even when you feel unmotivated. It means choosing growth over comfort every single day. And that's discipline. And that's where most people fail because they rely on motivation. Motivation is not going to take you to the end. Motivation is temporary. It comes and goes. Discipline is what keeps you consistent, and discipline is what builds your life, and discipline is built through habits, not through feelings. If you don't wait to feel like doing something, you do it anyway. And that is how you change everything. You don't wait till the day you want to start. You start today. And let's talk about the truth that nobody wants to admit. Your habits are a reflection of your standards. The way you live your life right now is a reflection of what you are willing to accept from yourself and what you think you deserve. If you keep skipping things you said you would do, if you keep choosing distractions over your goals, if you keep avoiding growth and then your standards are low, and that's not an insult, that's awareness. Because once you become aware of that, you can change it. You can raise your standards. You can decide you're not going to live like that anymore. You can decide that you're going to start showing up differently. And when you do that, your habits change. And when your habits change, your life changes. But it starts with a decision, not a feeling. You have to decide that you're done living the same day over and over. You have to decide that you're done being inconsistent. You have to decide you're done making excuses, because excuses are comfortable. They are totally comfortable, and it's okay to be uncomfortable, but they can't build anything. And I'm not saying this to make you feel bad. I'm saying this because I had to hear it too, and I am still working on it myself. I had to realize that if I wanted a different life, I had to start acting like it. I started to have to act like that person that is living that different life. And I had to stop waiting for that perfect moment. I had to stop putting things off. I had to stop telling myself I'll start tomorrow. And I had to start now with what I had. And that's what you need to do. You don't need a perfect plan. Not everything has to be perfect and in place for you to just do it. You don't need to have everything figured out. You need to take action, and you need to change your habits. You need to start showing up like that person you say you want to be, because that version of you is not built overnight. She's built through repetition, through discipline, through consistency. And yes, it's gonna be uncomfortable, but that is the only way to grow. It is gonna feel hard. And yes, you're going to want to go back to your old habits. You're gonna want to take the easy way out, but that's the moment that matters. Your highest self is not taking the easy way out. That's the moment where you either stay the same or you change. And if you keep choosing the same habits, you will keep getting the same life. So if you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're tired of feeling behind, if you're tired of feeling like you're not reaching your potential, then change your habits, because that is where everything starts. Your life will not change until your habits do. And once you understand that, you stop feeling powerless, you stop waiting on your emotions, you stop blaming others, and you start creating the life you actually want. One decision at a time.